Is it going? Okay, it's going. What's up, guys? Happy 2020. Oh my gosh. This is my first video and I don't even know how long. I think it's my first video since graduation, which was literally in May. So excuse my absence. I am currently driving home from Tyler, Texas. So I am praying that the camera holder isn't shaking my phone. So I hope everyone had a great New Year's. I am so excited for this year. I just kind of wanted to make a short little video touching on some of the things and highlights from my 2019. It was a crazy year for sure. Lots of stuff going on, lots of changes, lots of just new in my life, and it was great, don't get me wrong, but certainly some challenges were in there. So starting out in January was kind of weird because I was in the middle of this relationship that was super short-lived and I just definitely shouldn't have been in it, but I was, and you know, that was the last semester of my college career. I was gearing up to graduate and all these things. Anyways, we broke up around Valentine's Day. Also strange, but it happened. Just kind of moseying along through my last semester of undergrad, and it was definitely bittersweet. Lots of memories to be made, lots of stress involved, as I'm sure you can imagine. And I almost didn't graduate, actually. Not everybody knows this, but there were some issues with my credits and just some things that happened, and by the grace of God, I was able to get my degree, but it was truly, truly, truly by the grace of God. Anyways, I finished school debt-free, got my BFA in dance from Sam Houston State University, and man, oh man, I am just elated to be able to say that. After that, I moved back home to Dallas, and I knew that a whole new chapter of life was coming my way. I was in the season where I was just wanting to work all the time, wanting to stay busy all the time, work on me all the time. And I definitely thought that, considering what had happened earlier in that year, that I was going to be single for quite some time. And the Lord had different plans for me. He saw fit that I reconnected with someone special, and we are now on month 7 of our relationship. So yeah, we've been dating for a while. We are sort of long distance in the sense that we both live in DFW, but on opposite sides of DFW, and so we don't see each other super often, but hey, we're making it work. We both work a lot and just have busy schedules. So you know how it goes. Adulting is not easy. Adulting is not something that just happens overnight. You gotta get it down, and it takes practice, and it takes a system, and hey, we're just figuring that out, you know? It's been nice to reconnect with old friends and stuff. Throughout the summer, I had a couple different jobs. I started working retail again. I've been doing that seasonally, off and on, since I finished high school over in Frisco, and I started teaching dance again at my old studio, so that was awesome. And then I did have a job working from home remotely for a ballet school up in New York City for just a couple months, and that was awesome, but long term it just didn't really work out. That was kind of my summer. I also joined Watermark Church over in Dallas, Texas. I love it there. I've met a lot of awesome friends there. I'm in a community group there. I sometimes attend their college ministry there that I talk about all the time, called The Porch. It's just been such a blessing to get involved there, and I also serve there on the hospitality ministry, and so it's just been really encouraging to be around so many young adults who also love the Lord and are pursuing their goals and ambitions in the same life stage that I am. My boyfriend also goes to the Fort Worth campus of Watermark, and so it's also been really cool to just be in the same kind of boat as him. Truly just a blessing, again, straight from God, nothing I could have done on my own. Also, at the end of the summer, starting in August, I started dancing with Muscle Memory Dance Theater. The artistic director is one of my old professors from Collin College. I have known her for several years and expressed my interest to dance with them, and I'm currently doing that. So excited for our next performance coming up in February. I will link the tickets down below if you're interested. And then come in September, my birthday rolled around. I turned the big 22. It's my T-Swift year. Super stoked about that. I also started teaching at this other studio in McKinney, aside from my main studio I teach at, and that just didn't really work out long term. I was there for about 3 months, and ultimately it just wasn't for me. You know, tried it, experienced it, but it just didn't work out. I am still teaching at Elevate over in McKinney, where I grew up and trained, and that's been so inspiring to get to instruct somewhere that I grew up and had so much influence on my will and want and desire to go study dance in college. It's been awesome to encourage the next generation of dancers and just pour back into a place that gave me so much. About half of our staff right now is currently alum, and so that's been really awesome because we have all these older people, but then we also have young, new, fresh faces who, you know, came straight out of the dance world there and then turned around and started teaching, and I just love that that is the diversity of our staff. And then, you know, October, November came around. I started a new job in Dallas. Dallas, working in the front office at a jewelry store over off Northwest Highway. It's Diamonds Direct. I've been absolutely loving it there. I've been so welcomed there. Really do feel like I'm part of the family already. It was kind of an interesting situation because it's not actually the location I applied for, but that's where the Lord put me. I've just made some connections that I am so excited about, and just really feel humbled to be learning something new in a field that was nothing that I thought I would be doing straight out of college. But hey, I'm here. I work in the front office, like I said, so it's a lot of reception and you know, doing that kind of work, but it's just been really awesome to learn new things and kind of grow in an area that I wasn't familiar with. So I work part-time there, and then, like I said, still teaching at my studio over in McKinney a couple days a week. The holidays rolled around. Thanksgiving was fun, but my grandpa had been slowly declining in his health for the last several months, and so we knew that sooner or later he was going to pass away, and unfortunately about a week after Thanksgiving is when he passed. So we went to his funeral at the beginning of December, and because of that, this holiday season has been a little bit more somber than normal, but he's in a better place now. So glad that he's not suffering or in pain anymore, and, you know, can't wait to see him again one day. But for now, it's been challenging, it's been a little tough. This is really and truly the first family member that I have lost, and, you know, I'm lucky to be saying that at 22 years old. Most of my friends, you know, have been a lot younger in the same situation, but I feel very blessed. I still have another set of grandparents, and then my grandmother as well, so lots of blessings there. Then Christmas rolled around. It was pretty fun. My one and only request for a Christmas gift this year was to me, from me, and it was a new car paid for by me. And that's exactly what I got. I had been car shopping for quite some time. If you know the situation, you know that it was a whole headache and a half, but I'm currently coming to you live from this vehicle. I bought it, and I am so excited that that journey is done. We'll be paying for said car. Not so excited for that part, but hey, it was a long journey. I made a quick trip up to Louisiana to see my family there. Emphasis on quick. It was literally one day. Turned around, came back to work. New Year's Eve, I just went out with some friends. My boyfriend, a group of us went and just hung out in Dallas. It was awesome. Rang in 2020. So I am making this video a few days late, but you know, adulting is hard, life is busy, and one of my goals for the new year is to just be more active on this channel. I think it would be really awesome if I posted something like once a week or even once a month. I don't want to overpromise. I think that if I had to choose one word to share with you for the new year, it would have to be intentional. That probably is my word for the new year. I feel like I have several floating around in my brain, but the one that keeps coming back is intentional. Intentional with my time, intentional with my relationships, intentional with my finances, intentional with the work that I'm doing, intentional with the energy that I'm putting out, intentional with the tasks that I am completing, the projects I'm working on. Everything that you're doing revolves around your time, right? You're spending your time, effort, and energy, and those are things that you cannot get back in this life. Life is short. You only have X amount of time, and that's honestly the most valuable thing that you can give someone. If you're willing to give your time, man, that's awesome. I think just filtering out some of the junk in my life. I had to get rid of some of my jobs. I've been slowly cleaning up my closet and my room and my attic and things like that, just getting rid of old crap that definitely doesn't belong with me anymore. It needs to go to someone else. It needs to be donated. It needs to be sold. It needs to be given away. Whatever the case. I'm in the process of starting a minimalism journey, and I'm not one of those people that's going to sit here and own 5 items total, but I am definitely in the process of decluttering not just my house, but my life. But that includes all things social media. Digital declutter is absolutely just as important as what you do in your real life. I think it's important what we feed our mind. We're on our phones so much of the time, so much of the day. It definitely has an impact in the way that we are producing fruits of our day. I just want to read more. I want to learn more. I've been really listening to a lot of podcasts lately. But I just really encourage you guys to be intentional with 2020. Life is just too short not to be. It really is. Decluttering is a great feeling, and I've had a big problem with overcommitting in the past, and it definitely wears you down. It's like such a distraction because the root word of distraction is distract, which literally means to be pulled in different directions, to the point where you can't focus on one thing because you're focused on many things. And it's this idea that multitasking doesn't exist. If you're multitasking, you're not really doing several things at once, and if you are, you're not fully devoting your time and attention 100% to one thing. I just want to be someone who is intentional with my time, finances, literally everything that I listed out before. So that is my main resolution for the year, if you will. I'm also planning to move out of my house in the next couple months because if you know me, you know that me and my 5,000 hours of driving every week, commuting all over Dallas is just not cutting it. So definitely looking to move out, hopefully by February. Definitely comment below if you have any specific videos that you'd like me to do. I have so many topics of things that I would like to do on this channel. I just either haven't gotten around to it yet, or I haven't thought it through enough to actually make the video, or I get outside after work and it's dark and I'm like, I can't make a video now. Literally so many reasons that I haven't been bringing content to you guys. But those are excuses and nothing more. Anyways, I hope you guys had a great holiday season. Just gearing up for January and all that the new year has to bring. Any prayer requests or any comments or any just general things to say, please comment down below. Also follow my social media. I will link that down below as well. Hope you guys are having a good day, night, wherever you are, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye, guys.